Sam Rock Music YouTube channel. Now today I'm making a video in celebration of the 25th anniversary of the Beatles Anthology documentary, the 10-hour long, 8-episode documentary from November 1995, which was shown on ABC in the US and a week later on ITV in the UK. So the Beatles Anthology was the Beatles' full story, the full history, told for the first time in their own words, with great and insightful interviews with Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr, George Harrison, as well as the producer George Martin, and Beatles road manager and their great friend Neil Aspinall is interviewed as well. And although John Lennon, of course, sadly couldn't be part of it, there's great interviews from his life, as well as great footage, live performances, music videos, etc. as the career goes on. And it's a documentary that I love and I return to pretty often. I watch the whole thing maybe about 3 times a year on average, but every time I return to it I always enjoy the series. Anyway, to start off, I'm just going to say a few personal things about the first time I saw the documentary and so on and so forth. So I first saw the Beatles Anthology in 2011. I had a friend in school who I got him into the Beatles overnight. He became a big fan. And anyway, I would go over to his house after school, usually about 4 p.m, and his grandfather had taped the Anthology off the television from 95, and we'd watch it every day after school, and that's the first time I'd seen Anthology, so it was brilliant to see it, for the first time. I have good memories of that. So anyway, fast forward 3 years to 2014. It would have been my 16th birthday. I received the Beatles Anthology documentary as a birthday present, which was fantastic because I could sit in my middle room now and watch the whole thing from start to finish, which I still do. And I'm doing it now. I've returned to it for the 25th anniversary. I'm watching it again, and it's always a great joy to do it. So, the documentary series was a big success in 95. And also, it wasn't just a documentary series, we also had 3 albums, the Anthology albums. Anthology 1, 2, released in 95, these two. And Anthology 3, I believe, released in early 96. And on Anthology 1 and 2, we have the singles, Free as a Bird and Real Love, which were basically both originally demos that John Lennon recorded in the late 70s, which had never, he never finished them in his lifetime before his death in 1980. And I believe Paul McCartney asked Yoko, is there anything of John's which has never come out? And she said, yeah, there's 2 songs, Free as a Bird and Real Love. So the surviving members, Paul, George and Ringo, along with Jeff Lynne of ELO, he was asked to produce it. A huge Beatles fan, and he was very happy to do so. He produced Free as a Bird and Real Love. Free as a Bird released 95, Real Love released early 96. So technically the last Beatles single was released in 1996, and that was Real Love for the Anthology project. So Anthology 1. So basically the 3 Anthology series, the CDs are all outtakes, rare live performances which had never been released before. And this is all the stuff from going back to Liverpool before they were famous, when they were just teenagers, through the Hamburg, their first few records, Love Me Do, Please Please Me, different outtakes from there. And Pete Best, the original Beatles drummer, he's drumming on some of the early songs on here. And in 95, when Anthology 1 was released, he received royalties and made a lot of money. So I'm thankful for that, to be honest. Anthology 2. This covers from 65 through to the Revolver and Sgt. Pepper sessions, different outtakes. And on here we have a demo of Strawberry Fields and Strawberry Fields Forever Take 1, which is very nice. It's different to the master, which is very kind of complex. It's very stripped back and very raw version, and it's very nice. It's on YouTube somewhere. I recommend that. And last but not least, Anthology 3 CD, which starts with the demos for the White Album songs, which was recorded at George Harrison's house. on a 4-track tape acoustic demos, and it goes through the White Album sessions, the Let It Be sessions, January 69, through to the last album they recorded together, Abbey Road. Outtakes from there as well. So yeah, they're really interesting, these three volumes, anthology volumes. Very interesting outtakes, etc. on there. And last but not least, the Beatles Anthology book. This was published in 2000, so this is 20 years old. There we are, the Beatles story, told for the first time in their own words and pictures. And that explains it really, and this is a fantastic book. Of course, it's in their own words. So, it goes through, starts from John Lennon's birth, starts with all four of their upbringings, through to, you know, getting a record contract and everything. It goes through each year. 64, so the year they went to America for the first time. And yeah, it's just all in their own words, the whole story. Bit about Shea Stadium by here, the first stadium concert in rock music history. So I bought this book this year actually. I used to borrow it from the library, a big hardback edition, which is a bit of a struggle to bring home. But this is like the paperback version, which is much easier to hold, you know. Sgt. Pepper sessions, you know, 67. So yeah, just go through to 1970, the breakup. Very interesting book. Beatles Anthology by the Beatles. So, there we go guys. I thought I'd do a video today just talking about the Beatles Anthology, the documentary series, the 3 albums, and the book, of course. This is the 25th anniversary since this was first shown on television. Beatles Anthology. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to watch this, like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Samlot Music, if you feel free to. And thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.